Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 25 of Season 3 here at Southampton. We have games in hand heading into today's episode on teams above us. In fact, in some cases, most cases of the teams above us, we have 2 games in hand. We play West Ham in the first game of the video. They currently sit in 8th, 2 points behind us in 6th. We sit a single point behind Arsenal, 4 behind Everton and Manchester United, and 6 behind Tottenham. But if we win both of today's games, we might end up in the top 4 and maybe even as high as 2nd or 3rd. Brighton is the next game. Manchester United, Everton and Arsenal all yet to be played between now and the end of the season. All teams of which are around us in the league. It's going to be one hell of a difficult run to try and get into the top 4 and stay there. But we have to have faith that we can do it. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. I'm currently, as you see this, in Ireland and we'll be back home Tuesday evening. So as such, we will continue with 2 games per episode of this series moving forward until I get back and can start recording again. But for now, we'll head at home against West Ham and fingers crossed, 3 points. Cedric's injured. That's why I've got that message. 5 at the back for West Ham, although I expect Richarlison and Daley Blind to push forward quite a bit. 2-1-2 is their front set of 5 with Uth and Correa up top. I just need to win as many games as possible between now and the end of the season. Nice tackle by Richarlison. In there to Giaju. And across nicely to Sofiane Boufal. Had to rotate a little bit because this fixture... Oh, that's a hell of a challenge. Had to rotate a little bit because this fixture's come quickly after the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City. So, not at full strength for this. But I would like to still get a positive result. Obviously, losing to West Ham would see them overtake us and us drastically lose ground on the teams above us in the league. Right back to DeAndre Edlin, Ward-Prowse, then look for Giaju, then look for the back of the net and find it with quite some style. That was really hit hard into the top corner. It's a hell of a finish from Giaju. Giving ourselves an early 1-0 lead here. It's exactly the start we needed after the disappointment of Wembley yesterday. Pick that out. Adrian, not a chance. Sunshine, nowhere near it. Right in the top corner. Obiang out to Daley Blind. Said we expected him to get forward. And he's doing exactly that. Marcus Llorente looks for Petr Obiang again, but Ward-Prowse takes it away. And Richarlison can break in behind. And we thought Richarlison would push forward as well, and he's done exactly that. He is now back in position, as is Daley Blind. Back 5, back where they should be for West Ham. Try and get this around the corner to Giaju though. Oh, what a block by Winston Reid. Oh, it's unreal. Superb defending from the Kiwi. Cross comes in. I can't quite flick it on. It will drop to Romeo. I'm not going to shoot from distance with him, nor Wesley Hurt. I can't find the man on the far side, Milinkovic-Savic, but Romeo cuts that out. Good interceptions at both ends of the pitch. Happening right now. Richarlison could go for the 1-2 he has done, but Romeo will help this around the corner here looking for Justin Kluivert. There's Cedric. It's not Cedric, it's Boufal. Cedric's injured. Oh, I thought it was Cedric. DeAndre Edlin, he's starting, but Sofiane Boufal misses the target. Should have been 2-0 there. Richarlison with the throw back. Bertrand could deliver this. Oh, it's a hell of a cross. Can Boufal win the header? No. Blind won it. Corner to come in from James Ward-Prowse. Decent delivery. Up goes Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Also going up. Adrian's 2 arms to catch the ball. Still try and create something though from the second phase of play, if we can, which we have done. And we've scored. James Ward-Prowse. Big second goal. We've got a little bit of a margin now. 19th minute. Southampton 2, West Ham 0. I needed this. I really needed this. Foul the ball out to Richarlison. I'm actually going to switch it back across to Boufal. DeAndre Edlin on the overlap. You're not going to catch him. The only thing is I've got 2 people in the box to aim for, neither of which are actually that good in the air. Prowse drops his shoulder well with his right foot. Good save by Adrian. We could be well and truly out of sight by this point if it weren't for the goalkeeper. Still just 2, but it could be 4 or 5. Still just running Angel Correa. 1-2 with Uth, but Milinkovic-Savic cuts it out. Buffal loses out to Correa. Back to Daley Blind. Into Lanzini. Correa. The 1-2. Lanzini, he hit that very well, looking to squeeze it in that near post. Didn't quite get his angles right. West Ham could have had one back there. Lanzini in there to Correa. Romeo can't keep up with him. Here's Daley Blind. Now Correa on the run again. That's a lovely ball into Lanzini. This time he does get his angles right. Off the woodwork. The first one was a sighter. This one, much better. You see him bursting forward there. Romeo's trying to stay with him, but just can't. And that is a hell of a finish. There we go. Perfect angle. Side foot as well. That's dreamy from Manuel Lanzini. That is unreal. Top quality goal. West Ham are back in it at 2-1. Still 7 minutes to go till half time. Blind. Back to Jones. So late with Buffal there. Uth to Correa. To Blind. Into Uth. To Correa. Don't tell me that was a foul. Thank you. Right, I'm going to play this ahead of Richarlison. Now, who's going to win that foot race? Richarlison or Winston Reid? It's going to be the Brazilian. Drive into the space. I've only got one man in the box, but I can see someone arriving at the back post. If I can find him, it's Ward-Prowse with the volley that is so bad. He might as well have just left it for a defender to clear anyway. That really should have been 3-1. I didn't quite have the space or time to bring it down and then shoot. I had to commit to the first time effort. And unfortunately, first time effort wasn't good enough. I'm going to pick up a yellow card for that for some reason. Entirely too sure why. Wesley Hurt on a yellow now, as well as Sofiane Buffal, as you can see. But we might be able to create one more chance. I played at the wrong side of the defender. But apparently it's a foul. We might yet be able to create one more chance. Milinkovic-Savic will get this short to Wesley Hurt. And then through that gap. Oh, lovely touch by Jeju. And then he shoots wide as well. Out to Daley Blind. Turns well. King Correa. Sergei wins it back. Maybe Ward-Prowse. Milinkovic-Savic. Ward-Prowse forward to Jeju. A bit of footwork. And, well, the acceleration is too good. The finishing is not good enough. Got to bury that, Jeju. There's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse for not putting that in the back of the net. I'm so frustrated that you haven't. I'm actually going to take you off. Do I make a change? Yeah, let's bring Richarlison off, promise. See if we can get ourselves a third in the final 20 minutes. They're bringing on Andy Carroll, going for the more physical approach. Vasalico with the throw. All the way back to Winston Reid. Instantly back to Vasalico again. Inside there to Manuel Lanzini. Here's Andy Carroll. He's forcing himself wide. Oh, it's a lovely ball into Uth and Lanzini. No, it's gone in. He squeezed the shot out from underneath his feet. And how that squeezed in, I have no idea. Kepa. Oh, a strange technique for that save. That's a ridiculous attempt at a finish from Lanzini. And I'm disappointed in my keeper there. He's not let me down much this season, Arrizabalaga. But that is definitely a mistake that has led to them equalising after being 2-0 down. I very much could do with a win here. And we might still get it. Scenes at St Mary's. James Ward-Prowse from kickoff. Borja Mayoral off the bench, gets the assist, drills into the bottom corner. We are in front again. Daley Blind. Romeo couldn't quite get there. Phil Jones in behind. Stand him up for foul. He's done well. There'll be a corner. I keep getting itches just on inside of my nostrils. I have no idea why. I think it's because I'm anxious. I always used to get that when I play for champions. My nose always itches whenever I'm anxious. I don't know why. It's just a thing that happens. But I always find myself just scratching my nose a little bit whenever I'm nervous about anything really, but most importantly right now I'm nervous about holding on to this lead. Don't give a penalty for that! How is that a pen? I'm just jockeying next to him. I didn't even try and take the ball away. Show me a replay. I didn't press anything. Help! Uth with the penalty. I think he's going to go this way. Oh! Keeper goes the right way. It goes underneath him, off his midriff, bounces into the roof of the net. They have equalised again. Help me, Lord. Yedlin down the line there to Southampton. Romeyu. Ward-Prowse. We scored straight from kick-off last time. Don't tell me we're going to be able to do it again. Ward-Prowse. If we're looking for Quincy Promise. Turns well. Ward-Prowse is still there. And spin. And Southampton foul. Scenes at St Mary's! We've done it again! From kick-off. It's 4-3 now. What a remarkable game of football. The defender's tucked in to get to Ward-Prowse and left. I didn't think Buffal was going to get there when the keeper started rushing at me, but that's, again, weird technique for the goalkeeper to go for it like that. But, I mean, my goalkeeper's just made some mistakes, so I'm glad Des just has as well. It's 4-3 to Southampton now. I can't even begin to explain to you how crazy these final few minutes have been here at St Mary's Stadium. They equalise to go 2-2. We immediately go 3-2 back in front. Then they equalise via a dubious penalty. And then we immediately go back in front again. I mean, again, it's no less than I deserve for my attacking prowess in the game. But I'd rather it have been a little bit less nervy than this. 3 minutes added on. I'm just going to try and keep possession, I think, more so than anything else right now. I've got the lead. I just need to keep the ball, and then, in theory, they can't score against me if they haven't got it. Can they? And we're back to Buffal. Yes! That's a huge win. It's a huge win because of the games in hand and because of the fact that West Ham are hunting us down as well. That's massive. What a crazy game of football. That's absolutely mental. Right, we've got Brighton next. And they've just beaten Leicester by 2-1. I just deleted the email as I was scrolling through, but just got the news that Quincy Promes has injured himself in training and he's out for 5 weeks. So Quincy Promes might well be missing the rest of the season. I just need to check the calendar to see how long we have left. But yeah, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week. Well, it looks like we're going to be without Quincy Promes for the entirety of the rest of the season. That is not the news I needed heading towards this game against Brighton at all. But it's the hand we've been dealt. The race for the top 4 is ridiculous. We have a game in hand on everyone above us. So if we win it, we'll go to 63 points. And it would be Spurs also on 63, probably ahead of us on goal difference. Then Man United and Arsenal and Everton all on 61. All 3 of which we have to play in the final month of the season. There were scenes at St Mary's. There's just scenes everywhere right now. Right, we're at home again. Maybe we can have some more scenes at St Mary's. It caused me some problems last time we played them, Brighton. They're playing 4-4-1-1 with Pascal Gross sat behind Glenn Murray. Mario Rui at left back though, so pace on that left hand side. They are quite solid, and apparently I need to change my controller battery as well. Ward-Prowse back to Ruben Neves. A drive forward, then turn through the gap and help it on its way. James Ward-Prowse is in some good goal scoring form again. Southampton 1, Brighton 0, early doors, single-digit numbers on the goal. It's the 6th minute. Giaju through the gap. James Ward-Prowse outside of his right foot. Bottom corner, we're in front. Clivert in there to Ward-Prowse, down the line to Giaju. He's got the legs to get away. I'm going to need support though. It's good dribbling. Here's Milinkovic-Savic, take a touch to get past that man and then let fly. Which is exactly what he does. Matthew Ryan makes a good save though to keep the ball away from danger. Ward-Prowse with the whip. Richarlison actually flicked that on, and that will be a Brighton throw. That's a shame. Here's Pascal Gross. Just tried to stop him from getting the ball down the line there to Izquierdo, but they've still managed to get it down the line to Izquierdo. And Glenn Murray's in behind me here. Oh, he's gone for the shot, the near post. Worth a try, I suppose, but Kepa had it covered. Derm into Pascal Gross. Across to Derm. Back to Pröper. Forward there to Pascal Gross again. Schürpf, well blocked by Tierney, and we will stop the corner from coming in. Jeju could win this header. We might actually be able to set up a counter-attack here. I'll try my best to push forward here with Milinkovic-Savic, which we've done very well. Ward-Prowse, lovely touch and turn. Jeju, I'll drop and then go for the shot myself. Put it a long way wide. Come on, Jeju. You're better than that, aren't you? Pretty sure you're better than that. That was a long way wide. Richarlison in there to Jeju. Spins on it well. On. I needed multiple goals against West Ham. I may yet need multiple goals here against Brighton. Clover will pull that back to Ruben Neves. There's Ward-Prowse. Oh, it's a nice touch and turn, and the shot a little bit too high. Little bit too high. Zachariah into Glenn Murray. Runners all around. Pröper helps that on them out wide to Izquierdo. There's a man at the back post arriving, and Schürpf should have done better. Completely free header, and he's put that wide of the target. No excuses for him there. That should... Yeah, no excuses. That really, really should have been 1-1. I'm going to make a couple of changes. Bring Josh Sims on for Richarlison. I might bring Romeu on in the not too distant future for Milinkovic-Savic as well, just to try and firm up defensively and hold on to this lead, because it doesn't look like we're going to be extending it. I haven't been good enough in front of goal in this game to extend the lead, so we might have to just hold on to what we've got. Rui into Glenn Murray. Around the corner is Piazza. Great footwork from him. Man at the back post is who I've seen, and that's where the ball is aimed, but Tierney wins the header. It drops to Gross. Chuck Stevens blocks the shot. Drops to Pröper, and eventually they have their goal here, Brighton. I, for whatever reason, couldn't seem to get rid of that. First clearance away, second block, and then it just drops kindly for him to slot home. Not even slot home, to side foot home into the roof of the net. Quite a good finish, in fairness. 1-1 in the 68th minute. I can't afford to be dropping points if I want top four. Although, I guess if I am to drop points in any games between now and the end of the season, I'd rather it was this one than one of the games against the teams that are in and around me. If we beat them in the final few games of the year, then we should still finish top four, I hope. But if I could get wins in both this game and the games against Arsenal, Manchester United and Everton, then it won't matter, will it? Oh, I just can't quite seem to get a shot off on goal in this second half. It's not the best of turns, but he has been able to get it out wide here to Kluivert. In there to Borja Mayoral, who drives forward. Oh, I thought it was in. I thought it was in. Oh, so close. Played over the top by Derm. Schürpf tackled by Tierney. Neves get it in there to Kluivert. Cross here to Sims. Runners ahead of me. Tierney's on the overlap. We'll use him first. Just stepped up their defensive line there, Brighton. I'm going to look for Borja Mayoral though. Wait for runners. Wait for runners. Yes! Top four dreams alive. Last minute goal. Jeju. Set up by Borja Mayoral. We lead. We will win. We will get all 3 points. Mayoral making an impact off the bench for the second game in a row. Final whistle goes. Very, very important goal at the end from Jeju there. However, in that game, he did pick up a knock. We have to hope that he's not going to be out for any period of time. Otherwise, we might well be in a little bit of trouble for the rest of the season. I have one email, and it's from the board, which means that Jeju is fit. And we're in the top four with that win. Level on points with Spurs, but with a game in hand. Hey! Level on points with Spurs, a point behind Arsenal, 3 behind Chelsea with a game in hand. If we win that game in hand, we go top. Help. I've got to play 5th place Manchester United, 6th place Everton, and Arsenal in the final. Oh my God. The end of this season. The end of this season is going to be so intense. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you don't miss it. Drop this video a like if you're looking forward to that. I don't know whether I'm looking forward to it or dreading it, but I'm going to go and record the next one now. Manchester United and Everton in the next episode. This could be huge. I'll see you next time.